You're listening to My First with Brady Matthews.
All right, guys, we're doing it. My first with Brady Matthews. I've got the beautiful, the vibrance ladies, Heidi's Heaslet.
Heidi's Heaslet.
Justine Marino on the funny, what is it, Funny Dance Show?
Funny Dance Show.
On
This is
E.
going great. This is so good.
E. 2 for 2. 2 for 2 so far.
Strong opener.
2 for 2. Thank you, Justine. She has a lot of podcasts. She knows what it's like.
I was telling him I used to have so many podcasts.
Yeah, what happened?
I just got out of the game.
Isn't it?
man.
It's kind of a lot when you have to like hit people up all the time to do the podcast.
Yes.
You're like, hey, want to do Wednesday 12:30? Like, what about if we do this?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
don't.
That's
Yes
the only
or no?
time I got.
Yeah.
You're like, it's just Wednesday at 12:30.
Well,
Totally.
Casual, yes or no?
Right, we're all comedians and actors. We don't have shit going on during the day.
Well, yeah, we don't. Come on. You can show up at 12.
you guys don't go out for commercial auditions, do you?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
do?
Do you? Yeah, you do.
No,
right?
I used to. I've never been represented. It's really just if someone knows me and brings me in.
Right. How long have you been in the game for?
Well, since I was 9.
Wow. Wow.
Been working off that good word of mouth, since I was 9, and then LA since 2005. But
Wow.
I also went for a while. I didn't do in front of the camera work. I worked behind the scenes. I worked in commercial production.
Right.
So, and I worked under a director and producer.
Wow. So, how long have you been doing comedy for?
Like 3 or 4 years now. I did it like once 8 years ago, a couple times.
Yeah.
And then I went, and then like 3 or 4 years ago, I was like, how about you get back in the game?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Justine, I've known for a long time. You've been doing
Yeah.
comedies since you and I did TK's thing.
Oh my God, TKs.
Dude, it's the worst. I was talking to Adam Ray about that last week. How he'd be like, "So, what time are your people showing up?" Remember, it was a bringer show.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yes,
listened to that
remember.
podcast.
The worst. Yeah, but it's
I've done, I mean, who hasn't?
totally. But like even Justine knows. You like show up and you're like, "Hi." You're like, "I'm here," and he's like, "Great. So where are your people?" You're
Yeah.
like, they're coming.
They're coming.
They're gonna be here
I
in a minute.
know. Oh, he would always call before, like, though, the afternoon of and be like, hey, sweetie, I just want to know how many people
Totally.
so I can set up the room. Like, no, you don't. Come on.
Dude, it's the worst. And we're like, what if no one shows up?
Yeah.
What does that room look like?
Well, luckily, my parents always showed up.
that was so sweet. Her mom and dad used to show up all the time.
Yeah.
Super, super sweet.
So sweet.
Total different here.
Yeah. So wait. So how did you guys come up with the funny dance show? Did you guys? Because I know it's hard to start a show.
Yeah.
But like roast battle caught fire, and then funny dance show, or dancing
It
to the
was
streets,
stand up to the streets,
stand up to the
yes.
streets, which I bombed on. I did terrible.
We'll give you a second chance.
Yeah, do you want a second chance? Have you been working on your dancing since then?
Can we have a different partner?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not saying that's all I'm
No,
saying.
like Tasha's looking for a partner. So
Great. Me and Tosh will do it. I used to think I was a good dancer until I came on your show.
No, you just.
I won't even touch the dance floor
To
anymore.
be fair, though, you were up against a lot. It was the day after 4th of July weekend. Everyone checked out, you know?
Yeah, I was hungover as fuck.
Yes.
Because I got back from Vegas.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, by the way, you're dancing tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I don't even remember that show. I was like, we did a show on after
Yeah,
the 4th of
we
July.
did.
I was also as hungover. I have no memory of it. No
I was
memory.
severely hungover. I remember Eric Griffin just staring at me. I was just beads of sweat coming down my head, just Red Bull vodka coming out of my fucking forehead.
Perfect.
So, anyways, okay, so talk me through it. So, how did this all start?
So basically, I had the idea. I'm a big dance show and movie fan. So I was like, okay, how can I make people watch me dance once a month? Maybe a dance show with comedians. And I was like, who could I do it with? And I knew Heidi had been on a comedic dance troupe called the LA Municipal Dance Squad.
Yeah.
A comedic dance troupe?
Yeah, it was called the LA City is called the LA City Municipal Dance Squad. We would dance at female rec basketball games.
Get
we
the fuck
danced
outta
at
here.
the WNBA games for the Staples Center.
That's cool.
It was started by Angela Trimber.
Did you like it? Oh, I know Angela.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know Angela. I had acting class 500 years ago.
Look at that, small world. Yeah, I had a great time, but then, the show popped off.
Yeah, so I asked her. I had also seen her crush dancing at a house party and was like, man, she just knows how to command a room, whether it's a dance
I
environment.
love we
or
all look
not.
like we just got back from dance class, too.
We
Yeah,
did.
yeah, we did.
We did. But yeah, so we got a date at the Comedy Store. We
Right.
waited a couple months. We got bumped a couple weeks by Joe Rogan needed the room. So
Our first.
Our first
He
show.
always needs the room.
Yeah.
Him and Chappelle always need the room.
Yeah, so we got bumped, but then we did it in February of 2017, and it was pretty full when it started, like 3/4 of the way, and then by the end it was just packed, and we were like, maybe we're onto something.
Yeah. You know what's funny is my mom, because I used to teach ballroom dancing.
What?
When I was like 21, 22. Yes, I did. I had
Why
to do
didn't
like
you ballroom
foxtrot,
dance on the
waltz.
show?
I used to teach all that shit. Salsa.
Why
name
didn't
it.
you use your skill
Guys,
set?
I was so hungover. Let me explain that to
I
you
was
again.
so hungover.
Paul, you ever been so hungover
That you
have
forgot
to
you
try
know
to
how
function
to-
somewhere, and you're like, I can't. I couldn't even go to Petco. Like when I was
couldn't even go to Petco. Oh, butt kiss.
Yeah, my man. But I was saying, I was so hungover. I was like, I could not dance. And Jay's like, so you remember the dance steps, right? Remember the moves? I'm like, get the fuck out of my face, dude. I can't right now. I can't. He's like, all right, so we're going to go like this. I'm like, dude, stop. You're making me dizzy. Your fucking face. So, okay, so that's cool. So did you find it hard to get people to come to the show, or did you have to explain to people, like, it's a dance show, it's a comedy dance show, and everyone's like, I don't get it.
So the first group of people I feel we picked, well, Becky Robinson, who obviously does. She got
Superstar.
it. Rudnitsky. Actually, Rudnitsky was a fill-in because Chris Redd was supposed to do it and couldn't. So we had Rudnitsky step in literally the day
How'd he do?
Crushed it, of course.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's such a talented
But
dancer.
he's a theater guy.
Yes. So he's so charming and just has that, he's got it.
Pizzazz.
No, he
You know?
does. He has that it.
He has
like
the
Becky
it
has that
factor.
it.
Yes.
Like, you
Yeah.
guys have that it.
Thanks so much.
They have the it. And then we did Jeremiah and Scortis.
How was that?
It was good.
Amazing.
They were so all four.
I heard good. You said amazing. I'm hearing in between.
She won. I lost. So it was
amazing for
her
me and good
for me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So break it down for people that are watching. Like, so how does it? So you have a team and you have a team, right?
Correct.
Yes. So Heidi and I each have a team of 2 comics, and they go through 3 rounds of dance. There's a round of stand up in the live show,
Which is not on the TV
which
show.
is not on the TV show. But
How
just
come?
We
Too
thought-
much?
Well, honestly, like I want this show to go forever.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be cool, or we thought it would be cool to include comedic actors as well.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't want to see comedic actors do stand up.
and
Yeah, and also it might get muddled. So people be like,
Yes.
wait, what is this?
what is
And-
this?
Is this a comedy show or is it a dance show?
also, I'll say, I think in the back of our mind, we always the doing stand up was kind of a way to
Convince
comics to do it. Like you'll
Sure.
get some stage time.
Yeah.
Whereas I think we always knew that on the TV show we wanted to replace that with rehearsal packages.
Yes.
Okay.
The stand up was always just a way for the audience to get to know the people they'd be seeing dancing. Which
Right.
we do through the packages like
On
you
the
see
TV
on a
show.
regular.
Did you guys
dance
do that
show.
at all? Because you guys have a live taping. When's the show come out?
We
Target date.
Target. It hasn't been released, so maybe we
So
should wait.
target date is in the summer.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
so,
exciting.
But stay tuned for the actual date.
I love it. So did you find it difficult with taping it all? Walk me through that. How did that all go? Because I saw you guys all styled up and shit. You guys look great. I saw Martin Daly's in his little like cubicle area getting his hair.
his
the guy's hair.
I know.
I know.
Does it looks like you could get a surfboard and just hang out on it.
You could. It's a wave.
Did you guys enjoy the taping process, or did you find it difficult? What was any roadblocks?
I really enjoyed it. I feel like, yeah, of course, like there was some, like, it wasn't like everything like was a dream come true. You know, there was some tension a little bit here and there and some stuff we had to get through, bookings, and, you know, it's comedians.
Yeah.
People didn't come here to be comedic dancers. So sometimes people would,
if you roll
book
back
on-
my game tape,
yeah. So
brutal.
So yeah, I mean, but overall, I would say for me, it was a really positive experience.
Do you have more fun doing the live show, or do you have more fun doing it at the Comedy Store?
You mean the
TV show?
Yeah, TV show. I mean,
I love them both for different reasons. I mean, I will say when we filmed the TV show, I had some really great moments, but I also was in the ER the night before we started filming. So
Why?
I filmed the whole TV show because I tripped on my fucking stairs like a fucking idiot.
and you're a dancer.
Yeah, I'm a professional dancer who tripped. So I had to go. I literally was, before we started filming like the big chunk of everything, the night before, I'm like hysterically crying in the ER with my boyfriend and his parents being like, I worked so hard and now I won't be able to do it.
And they're like,
foot
okay.
was swollen. And they were like, we don't know how you didn't fracture it. You have an insanely bad sprain. So I will say when I go back and watch the TV show, I'm like, oh man, I remember how much that hurt. So I have a physical reaction to watching back our tapings. I loved the process, but it was literally
Brutal.
painful for me.
Wow. Did you put like a brace on or anything?
I couldn't put a brace on because I had to put my foot in shoes. So I was wrapping my foot. It was purple and blue. And Yeah.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good at all.
So you were limping
but I
the
did
whole
a
time?
cartwheel on
She
it.
didn't limp at all, actually. You would not be able to tell.
You know, when that adrenaline hits,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just go and you don't think
do.
about it.
Yeah.
You really do.
I remember I played a football game in college. I hyperextended my knee and I had got like 3 interceptions and like led the team in tackles.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
One,
yeah.
because I'm an athlete, but two, you know, I get it.
I didn't mean
Thank
to-
you
I
guys.
didn't mean to laugh at your
Thank you.
athletes.
It's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Just laughing at your legacy.
Totally fine. What is some like? Have you seen? You don't have to call names, but have you seen some people dance besides myself? Where you're like,
Yes.
whoops,
Yeah.
whoops, it easy.
Yep, 1,000%.
Well, we've had people be very adamant about wanting to be on the show, and we've been
you're
like,
like-
we don't think they would be good,
Right.
but then we're like, they really want to do it.
Give
and,
them a chance. Yeah.
and then we go, well, we gave them a chance.
yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of give them, we know, we have an idea.
But you
when we
see
go into it.
potential in me, right? Do I get a call back at all?
I think I see potential in you. I was talking with Natasha about you. I said, Brady, I think has a better, I go, he was up against 4th of July weekend, being hungover.
Give me just a nice easy week.
Yeah.
And I'll
We'll give you
get
an
it.
easy week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the show really has elevated in its spectacle,
Yeah.
so you would have to come back with like some real.
Wait, so I have to bring
Game.
props and shit.
Yes.
I saw
Yeah.
Becky Robinson someone
Carried
like,
in.
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you say she's the goat of the?
Yeah. She's the goat.
we might have a new
I know.
rival.
Yeah.
You might have a new goat, Jessamine.
No.
Oh,
Well, Jessie
Well,
was
Jessie Mae's
amazing, on
amazing.
the
didn't
TV
she?
show.
Well, I don't want to give it away. You don't want to give it away.
Yeah,
we can't give anything.
can't give anything
Got
away.
it.
But Renee Gautier is kind of, I think.
Who's that?
She was the writer on our show. She
Yep.
was a writer on.
Is that her real last name, Gautier?
Yeah. Goat. It says it in the name.
I like that.
The goat versus
I'm gonna change my
Gautier.
last
Yeah.
name to Cartier. Brady Cartier. I like that. It's got a good.
Sure,
It does.
It's similar to Matthews.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fancy.
Okay, so it airs this summer. That's fun. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys? Do you get to go back and do another one, or are you gonna find out what happens?
Gotta
or
see how the ratings do. I hope so.
how many did you shoot?
8.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You shot 8.
Yeah,
Like almost 7 in like a couple weeks. So
Dude, that's a lot of fucking work.
it was
Yeah.
so intense.
Were you guys okay? So talk me through how did you guys get the news that you got the show? Like, how did that process work? Because I think it's so interesting because I'm trying to get shows sold. And to get that phone call, like the only phone call I ever got that was so amazing was when I went to test for SNL. That was the only thing where I actually broke down and cried.
Yeah.
How did that happen with you guys?
Well, so we started doing these network showcases, basically. And after the January one of 2018, E had been there, and we got the phone call that they wanted to do a pilot the next day. So we were really excited about that. Then we shot it. And then it took like a month and a half
Yeah.
to hear whether we got picked up or not.
Were you guys more nervous when you found out it was E?
No, I was very excited that it was E because to me E like had this kind of like golden age of comedy, and I feel like they're
Trying to get back to that?
Yes.
Because I
Yeah.
feel like all it is right now is like your guys' show is such a breath of fresh fucking air.
Yeah.
Because it's Vanderpump Rules and you're fucking asshole
Bravo.
the whole time. And or isn't Bravo and E the same thing?
Kardashian.
Isn't Bravo and E
Well,
the same
they're
thing?
they're under the
Similar.
same NBC umbrella, but yeah,
Anyways.
but yes.
But I was definitely standing in the county line in LA County courthouse line when I got the phone call that we were
Get
picked
the
up. I was
fuck out.
paying a ticket.
You're in the hospital and in court.
Dude,
What's going on with you?
My whole life's a disaster. It's
Welcome to my world.
everything's always a mess.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I was very excited. I think that's the only time someone's gotten good news. In
Who
the
did you
courting
call?
Line.
Who did you call first?
Shit.
I was texting like a motherfucker. I was
Oh,
just
I'm
like,
sure.
got picked up, like just like.
Did your mom and dad? I bet your mom.
You know how fast I can text.
She can text very fast.
Trust me, I know. Yeah, I know. Did you? Were you? I bet your mom and dad were freaking
Oh,
out.
they were so happy.
That's the
I mean,
best.
they like cried
best.
just because they've known since I was little. Also, like my dad put me in my first commercial when I was 5, and I don't think he.
You've been in the game for a hot minute too, right?
Yeah.
So both of you guys have been acting for a long time?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
that's like Courtney. I was talking to Courtney and she's been here for fucking ever.
Yeah.
And I moved here in 2005.
That's when I moved
2006.
here.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. But I feel like I've been here forever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But yeah. So
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. But
Oh, dope.
I was raised in Chicago.
How do you not know Renee? She's a Chicago comic.
I don't know.
I'm
You
going to
must know
Chicago in April.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I'm going there with Natasha for Laugh Factory and Comedy Bar. Have you guys ever
fun.
done Comedy Bar?
No. I've only
You
done.
guys should do the fucking dance show at Comedy Bar in Chicago.
I've only done
Pays good.
improv.
I'll hook you guys
Yeah,
up.
hook us up.
Yeah. How long have you been doing comedy now? For 12 years?
Well, stand-up I've been doing for almost 11 years, but I did sketch and improv for 3 years before that.
Right.
So, like,
have you been doing sketch and
14
improv too?
No.
Isn't improv the worst? Like, have you ever been on stage with someone and you're like, this person doesn't know what the fuck they're doing? Like, I remember
yeah.
I did Second City. I remember I walked off on a sketch. I was like, this sucks so bad.
Oh my God. Well, it's shitty when you set someone up for like a great moment and they don't pick up on it and you're just like, fucking come on. You're gonna
Totally.
go. And then you just have to, everyone's like, everything's a gift.
Oh yeah, everything's yes and.
Yeah.
I remember I was in class once and my teacher left the class and went across the street and got a drink.
Yeah, I think I've never gelled with improv because I'm more of a no bitch person. You know
Totally.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, bitch, I don't want to fucking do that.
But you guys
Just fake
vibe
watermelon
but
away.
Yeah. I'm not doing this.
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to
with
do
you.
zip zap zap.
I don't want to fucking do that. What I want is the fucking money from your parents' bank account that let you get into this fucking class
Totally.
into my life.
And it's so-
Can you yes and me your fucking credit card?
Right. Why is
Sorry.
it so expensive? Like, I remember I went to Groundlings and they're like, okay, so this is going to be, for the first class, it's going to be about $650. And I was like,
Just a casual.
I know.
what?
Is this a court
I'm not
fee?
trying to rent space, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
Well,
me?
that's why I was on the wait list for some,
Yeah. I got a place.
some of the upper levels there. And I started stand up in that interim and I was like, oh, this is free and I can do it whenever I want. And it's all on, I don't have to worry about someone
Right.
else
fucking
fucking it up.
But isn't it nice that you guys have your own show now where you kind of don't have to fucking deal with people's bullshit in terms of like their shows and stuff? It's like, that's your baby. That's your
Yeah.
show. And you can walk in and be like, hi, this is my piece of work. Move out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that shit.
Beautiful. It is.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
No, it is cool.
It is
mean,
cool.
it's kind of
I mean,
crazy. It's still sinking in, you know?
Yeah.
I bet. Do you guys have anything else in the works that you're thinking of doing, or is just this the only thing you're thinking of right now?
I have another thing that I had on the back burner that I think we're going to take out again.
Cool.
So, yeah, just always.
You always need that one thing, and that way you can get other stuff going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to just to promote
Yeah.
this show and like embrace this show and then
Do you guys think
again,
you'll go on tour with it? Do you guys think
I would
you'll-
love to.
Yeah,
eventually.
we're hoping that we'll be able to do a few cities.
You should.
Yeah.
Just waiting on your audition tape.
Yeah, so if you could just get that to us, that'd be great.
Give me a couple days. Give me a heads up. Did you guys watch that Neverland thing?
Yes.
I watched part 1 last night.
I just want to pick your brains
Yeah.
real quick because that guy Mark Ronson or whatever.
Mark Ronson.
What is
from
it? Whatever. The kid
Wade
that got-
Robson.
Wade Robson.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Mark Ronson is the
Whatever,
singer
dude.
from fucking.
These girls are like fact-checking
Sugar
me.
Ray. Sugar Ray.
Paul, I try to bring two girls on. Okay, I try to change up the
Robson.
diversity, and I'm getting my ass kicked.
Diversity, just still all white
2
people.
white girls. Very diverse.
0 for 4. 0 for 4. All right, whatever.
Yeah, I watched
Jesus.
fucking Leaving Neverland, After Neverland, the Oprah thing, whatever.
But isn't it kind of weird you seeing Michael Jackson with a kid? Even I knew when I was like 14, I'm like, that's weird.
That's not right.
That's not right.
That's the thing is
That feels weird.
we can agree he
Yes.
had a lot of boys with him.
Yeah.
A lot.
all the time. And it's crazy when you hear the stories just because seeing them out, it's like, oh, they were like
In front of-
boyfriends.
Totally.
Like, but like it's like they were like a couple.
Yeah,
traveling and
Michael Jackson's like, I'd like to keep your kid for a year. Is that cool?
I know.
You're like,
and the mom's like,
no,
no.
absolutely not.
And then all of a
What is
sudden
the
they're
point
like,
of having a kid?
but then all of a sudden they're like, actually, I guess it's fine.
Right. And she's like, well, I did want a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
So
You can have it for 6 months.
Yeah. It's crazy how much that family just broke apart, you know?
The dad hung himself.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know.
I didn't get to that part yet, so
Oh,
good
sorry.
to know.
Oh, sorry.
I figured.
Oh,
I
well,
figured.
now you know.
it doesn't end well, Justine.
I didn't see it looking
It's like that
good.
movie with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Have you seen that
A
yet?
Star is Born?
Yeah.
We have.
We definitely.
What did you guys think of that?
Well,
Paul,
I
did
mean,
you see it? No, good.
if you want to know my honest truth,
Yes.
I really liked it. I watched it in iPic theaters, and I had a cocktail and cried during it. And I was like, "Is this what an alcoholic does? Has a
You
cocktail
think it's
while
booze
watching?"
effective?
I'm like, wow, I was like, oh,
I remember I remember I had about 6 glasses of wine on the plane, maybe 10, and
6 to 10.
and I was watching some random movie. It wasn't even sad. I just started bawling my eyes out like someone
Yes.
died. I was like,
You're watching like Wedding Crashers.
And I was like, yes. I was like, I forget. I think I was watching like a Dog's Life or some shit.
Oh,
yes.
fuck.
Have you seen that?
No, but I cried at the preview. I cried at the preview.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, white wine and anything with dogs. It's just
goodbye. See you later.
Brutal.
I cried. I watched Dumplin', that Netflix movie, and I cried. And
Sounds like a porn.
It was so good though. It was so sweet. I was trying to cover my face with my hair so my seatmate wouldn't see me. And then we were at baggage claim, and she goes, "Were you watching Dumplin'? I saw you crying." And I
Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, I was.
You're like,
It's
no,
emotional.
bitch, mind your own business.
I know. I had something in my eye.
So wait, Finding Neverland.
Leaving Neverland.
Who gives a shit?
Get out of there.
You can't even
We're not finding
you
it. We
can't
found
find it.
We're out.
You can't find it anymore. I think they tore it down. I love that I talk to Paul like I'm on the Late Show. Right, Paul? Huh? What do you say, huh?
Yeah, Neverland. They had the trial up where my grandma lives,
Where is it in
Santa Maria.
Santa something? Mm-hmm. Sure. So
And
creepy.
it's in Santa Ynez, but his trial was in Santa Maria.
Right.
shit.
And he wore PJs to the fucking courthouse. That's how much he didn't give a fuck.
Well, and he was probably
like, I'm
just
with-
got done fucking.
Yeah.
So he's like, ooh, whoopsies.
Totally. Did you know they had little bells in the hallway when
Yeah, I heard so that you could
How
hear.
creepy is that?
That's really creepy. That's
so gross.
terrifying.
Oh, you guys don't rig your bedrooms to hear if people are coming in?
And-
Little
and
tiny
have-
bells.
I got a one bedroom.
Multiple
have-
locks.
I hear the dog barking downstairs. That lets me know that someone's coming upstairs.
Or
Yeah.
like getting dressed quickly and quietly. That they had drills doing that. That's so crazy.
Well, hence the PJs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's all coming
All
full
sounds-
circle.
So this all sounds pretty normal.
But
and
what's
then
insane is all the moms being like, "I had no idea."
Well, the moms also were like, I like nice stuff.
Yeah.
I think
You can fuck my kid for a little
people-
bit. Just a
people
little
just-
bit.
Yeah, just a little. People also are blind. Like you get this whole new life, and you want to make allowances for things because you want to believe that like this dude just likes my kid. Like my kid's just like
Well,
a
also-
prodigy, and like because what's the scarier thought? Your kid's getting fucked by the biggest superstar in the world.
In the world.
You really want to face that,
I'll tell
or
you
do you
what.
want the Louis Vuitton and the nice wine?
Listen, if MJ wanted to see it for a hot minute, Michael Jordan, I'd show him a hot second. Okay, back then.
Wait,
I
what?
loved Michael Jordan.
You would. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Sure.
Did you just say you would let Michael Jordan fuck you?
Not fuck me. I would show it to him.
Show it.
Yeah. No, you can.
What about
no.
your butthole though? 'Cause
No,
that was,
butthole. It's exit only.
Yeah.
exit only.
You wouldn't show him
But
your
what
butthole.
about just seeing the butthole? Because
Listen,
that feels very intimate.
what do
to
I
me,
what do I
and
get?
that
though?
was
Do
a
I-
big thing.
What do I get? Do I get a jersey? What do I get?
What would you give? Or I mean, what would you want?
I'd show him,
What-
and I want a signed jersey.
you would want a signed jersey for a glance.
flash. A glance.
Just a quick
flash
glance at it.
glance.
Yeah.
I wonder how he feels about like my legacy being worth a flash of Brady's dick.
Yeah, probably not very good. That's not a win-win, if you will. To lose.
Sounds like you might be winning in that
Yeah.
a little bit,
All right, you got me.
but I don't know.
True.
There's also no touching, so
Good point. Who is the biggest celebrity you've had to judge your show?
oh man, we've had a lot.
Yeah.
Who's
I would
the
say
biggest
Twitch.
dance celebrity?
Twitch I would think Twitch.
I think Twitch.
And Lance Bass, I would say.
Yeah,
Love
and
Lance.
I
Yeah.
mean, also like, I don't know, fucking Comfort and
Oh,
like
yeah.
Chris Gray. I mean, Beyonce's choreographer has been
That's
like,
crazy. How-
Beyonce's.
Oh,
like,
Brian Friedman
Yeah, like-
choreographed, who was Britney's in her Glory Days with Wade.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But they must see some
Yeah.
dancers who are like, what the fuck? Comedians?
Oh yeah, that was very much Brian's overall vibe. Was like,
what the fuck
try
am I
harder.
watching?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try harder.
No, he just was like, okay, well, you can do. And they were like, he was with, well, maybe I shouldn't say.
Yeah, I
but
know.
yeah.
I don't think
I don't want to
he
say
was
too
with.
much.
Don't give away
but
too
yeah.
much.
Yeah. But the people he was with, he just could not fathom that they couldn't do certain things.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, well, I mean, it's hard though because like,
Well, that's what they would be like, well, it's hard and we're not dancers.
Just reminding you, we're not this is a dance show, but we're not dancers.
dude, from what me and Jay did, because we really worked on it.
Mm-hmm.
What we did, Jay and I did. Like for me, even just to remember doing this and this, and like doing that, I was like, it was only like a minute.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was 5 hours. Right. I was so
That's
confused.
how
I'm
we
like,
feel every month.
but it's a lot of work because also you guys do a dance number up top too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We do.
Do you have a dancing background?
Well, I was just talking to Natasha when I did her
Because
podcast
you do
before.
great and you kill it too. I mean, obviously because you're a dancer.
I did. I clogged for
What?
for 3 years.
Hold on, what?
That's a Southern tap dance.
What?
Yeah.
All right, cut it.
Oh, sorry, I just laughed so
So
loud.
I clogged pretty consistently and
Is that with
competitively.
the actual wooden shoes?
No, it's with like
Because I just want
white.
to picture little Justine with fucking
Yeah,
wooden
I
shoes
know.
on.
First of all, I
little
wasn't-
dress. She's like,
I was a fat kid, so not that little, but no, I was chubby. But they're like white tap shoes. They're and I
do you still have them?
I don't. No, I
You
know.
can frame them.
I should frame them. My old clogging shoes.
Just every day you walk past.
I'm
it.
like,
Good old
oh,
days.
those were the days.
Good old days.
But yeah, then I took dance classes on and off my whole life. I think I always wanted to be a dancer, but never felt confident in my full ability to do it.
My mom told me once, because like early acting days, you don't book anything, you work shitty jobs. She goes, "Do you ever thought about stripping? Why don't you strip?" My mom was full on board.
I do.
with being- she goes, "Just go dance."
I would have been a great stripper. I just feel like I couldn't afford the titties. So like,
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really,
Now you
I
can.
feel, I feel like I missed out on my career
feel
as a
like you're
stripper. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, I think you would have been great.
Yeah.
You have the look.
You both would have been great, I
Thank you.
think.
I got the look, dude.
You have the look.
Very
I'm
Peter North, 1995.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. What would be your porn name?
My porn name.
Is it the
Wow.
street you live on? In
Yeah, so well, I don't want to know if I want to give out the street I live on a podcast.
come on, mine would be.
Come on. Come on.
Mine be Brady Clark. It's your middle name and the street you live on.
Oh, so mine would be
Oh,
Go ahead.
Suzanne Spring.
See? Oh, now she's into it.
Suzanne
See?
Springs, come onto the stage.
Dude, all about it.
Couple head rolls.
Guys, here she comes, Suzanne Springs.
shit. Mine would be Elizabeth Fountain.
Ooh,
right.
wow.
It's not great.
We hit a
Sounds
snag.
like a
Maybe
sounds like a good
Elizabeth
housewife.
Fountain?
Sounds like a good housewife.
And here
name.
she comes, guys. Justine has glasses on. She's expecting.
Elizabeth Fountain.
Elizabeth
here.
Fountain, y'all. For this dance, she'll be keeping the clothes on. Like, okay, all right.
She's a conservative.
I remember I went to a strip club in where was it, Reno, Nevada, and this lady came out. I just got some fresh thing of 20 or a $20 bill, and I got some fresh ones on me, and I'm ready to spend them. This lady comes on the stage, had like bruises on her arms. She had glasses on, and she sneezed before she came out. She goes. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
I feel like bruises is a common theme. Like
For strippers,
Yes,
probably.
the first time I went to a strip, I just remember they had like bruises all over their legs, and I was like,
Well, the
what?
pole
They need
dancing's gotta be
iron?
tough.
Yeah, it'll beat you up.
And I also think like the post dancing environment is not always like a positive environment for ladies. I feel like most
Yeah.
of it's not. I don't think it's unionized yet.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot of kind of non-union.
They're not
pimps
really-
out there. Just,
non-union pins.
They're not really pillars of the community.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
will.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's why I'm so proud of Cardi.
Cardi B,
Love her.
You love her, huh? Did
I'm
you see her at the
obsessed with
Grammys?
I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, so is my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make her. My
Everything's.
friend one day.
Can you do it?
Kind of.
We'll work on it. Okay. So you guys have all these celebrities come to. Do they ever dance during your shows at all? Or
Twitch and Allison dance
Yeah.
a lot. Allison Holker, who,
I like the name Twitch.
Yeah.
You're just that popular that you just go off of.
Go by Twitch.
Your nickname
You
is
just start
a,
twitching.
Yeah.
That's
He's great. He's great.
I like how you said that. Like, oh, why didn't I do
Why
that?
didn't I get Twitch?
I just like you've made it when your name is just a thing.
Yeah.
Just a.
Yep.
Man.
That's her. That's him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you just moved downtown, right?
Sure did.
Yeah. How
Let's
come?
just tell everybody.
I know. I'm like, we're really giving out a lot about him.
Do you guys-
No. I mean,
yeah, everyone's at home like this. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like
Fountain Elizabeth.
I post where I live, so it's like it. I mean, you really, if someone's crazy enough, they could find me.
Sure.
It's like whatever. But yeah, I just moved downtown. I love it.
And why did you move downtown?
Well, I was living in like a guest house in Bel Air before, and the owners got sick, so I didn't feel like it was really like appropriate for me to be there like during that process. And also, my boyfriend was going to move, and we were like, let's just find out if we really love each other.
And you guys moved in with each other?
Yeah, moved in with each other.
How long have you guys been living together for?
We moved in December 30th.
Is this your first relationship where you guys have lived together?
Yes.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you living with your guy yet?
Oh yeah, 3 years.
You guys lived together for 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my girl have been living for 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And we want to fucking kill each other every day.
Yeah.
Really?
But that's when you know it's true love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think that's true.
when you wake up in the morning and you go, we're still doing this?
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Yeah. Do you guys have separate bathrooms or you share a bathroom?
No, we do share a bathroom, but the building has like another bathroom in case it's like, I got to go at the same time. Like I can go downstairs, but we do share a bathroom. I'm working on getting like an area where like a vanity area, just a small one
Sure.
where I can like do my
Do your
things.
shit. Does he have to be, like, say you have to go to the bathroom? Does he have to leave the apartment?
No, I don't make him leave
Some
the
girls get
apartment.
weird like that.
No, I don't make him leave the apartment, but if I have to use a restroom, like I try to coordinate it.
Let's just call it what it is. If I have to take a shit,
Yeah, I mean like
this is being PC. What do you
Yeah.
go poop?
yeah, when I have to go poop, I don't even really like talking about shit.
Sure.
Not one of my favorite topics.
Yeah,
But like
sure.
I'll jump in if she wants to.
yeah,
Please,
go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I just-
only reason why I'm asking is because girls are very specific in terms of when they have to do their thing. And it's hard when you share a bathroom. You're like, okay, so are you going to go? Because I'm going to go if you need to go. But if
Yeah.
you need to go, let me know. So I
Yeah.
used to have to
Right.
leave. I used to have to leave the apartment for like 2 years.
Oh,
I swear to God, and just stand outside. I'm like,
outside.
I can't imagine. Yeah, I'm
No.
pretty open. I mean,
See,
I have a
that's
joke
great.
about how I farted on my boyfriend in the middle of the night, and
that's
that's
too
how
much.
I knew. But that's how I, not on purpose, in my sleep, and
Sure.
but he was still there and wanted to still date me, so that's how I knew.
that's true love.
yes,
Yeah.
that is true love. So
And
now
listen,
I'm
if
like,
you can't
whatever.
fart in front of your partner, I mean, what's it all worth?
I don't
Well, you
trust
kinda
that.
gotta do
Yeah,
that.
you got to be able to be a human. I have a friend who he's a comic.
Yeah.
You know him, but I think he's been married now and they have kids, and his wife has still never farted in front
How
of him.
is that possible?
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
I know it sounds horrible.
Where does she go? Like the other room? She's
I
like,
don't know.
Also, like I birthed your children.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that
You've
would be
seen-
a
yeah.
frightening
That's
thing.
tough.
yeah.
Yeah. But we also have an extra half bath, so I have we have an extra.
See, that's nice. You need that.
Yeah, that's so clutch.
What are some pet peeves that you don't like? I'll give you one. She doesn't. I'll tell you one right now. She uses so much fucking floss. It's out of control. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I love her, and that's her thing. She goes just taking the floss, and I'm like, bro, all you need is a little bit. Get in there and get the fuck out.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
What'd you eat today? Did you have seaweed salad all day?
Yeah.
Did you have seaweed salad all day? So I don't. That was
So the floss.
That fucking drives me nuts. I actually have to physically get up and leave because it drives me fucking bananas. What is a red flag for you guys for like a first date?
Oh, a red
I'll give you one.
flag.
Open mouth.
I think we're just trying to talk. You can just talk. I love. He's like, "What's this for you?"
Sorry.
I'll give you one.
I get excited because I haven't had two girls on
You
the podcast.
need this.
and I
You
get
need
excited.
this.
Yeah.
No, what is
therapy.
what
Get
is
it
your
out.
red
Your hands
flag?
are cold.
I know they are. I'm
What's
dead
going on with you?
inside.
Okay.
What is your red flag?
Open mouth chewers.
Whoops. Sorry, we're over.
Really?
Yeah.
You chew with your mouth open?
Sometimes, if I'm not paying attention.
Are you love food that much? Or you're just like
I just be honestly, I just be talking all the fucking time.
Sure, you
that
don't
I don't
realize.
have time to like coordinate that with my meals.
Okay. What about red flag for you? Go ahead. First date.
Red flag for me. Oof. I don't know. I mean, like in terms of I don't like it because
Say you're
usually
out at a
it's
nice
like
dinner.
red flags. Like I'm like capture the flag. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
you're-
I'm like,
like you're-
woo, like
like you're
he's
an
been
ump
to
in an
jail.
NFL
Like
game.
got it. Like you know, looks like he could hurt me. Great. Like
Right.
you know, like so.
Doesn't have a credit card. Check.
check. Like so, I was more of like a capture the flag person.
Capture the flag. I like
Yeah.
it. So there are no red flags. Just don't fuck up.
No, not really.
What about bad breath? You don't like bad breath?
Well, I mean, let's try not to do
No,
that.
not bad breath.
Okay, go ahead. Because I feel like Heidi doesn't like this topic.
Well,
I just don't. I've just dated a lot of.
I
Weird
would
dudes?
say a dude
Same here.
ordered a diet.
Girls, not dudes. But
A dude ordered a Diet Coke on a date once, and that just kind of like was like, come on, man up to a Coke, you know? Just fucking.
That is hilarious.
Also-
do you talk about that in your bit?
I used to a
We
long
just gave you a
time
new
ago.
bit.
Thank you. But my boyfriend also, and this is like, it's too late. I already live with him. But had I known, we might not still be together. He likes unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
I can't trust that.
I can't trust it
That's not-
either.
that's
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I
You
feel like,
shouldn't.
Is he a serial killer?
Do
I
they
think
market
so.
those?
Yeah, not really.
Unfrosted Pop-Tarts?
It doesn't even save you calories.
Where do you get him at? John's?
Yeah, probably. No, they have them at Ralph's. It's like a tiny little, like
Area for him?
Yes,
Are you
it's
sure
just.
he's not a serial killer?
I'm not sure. Jury's still out. He does vape quite a bit.
Oh, shit. The guy vapes and he doesn't eat
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts with frosting on them.
That's my pet peeve with him now. Is like I'll be falling asleep and then I'll just hear like the coo of his vape bubbling.
Oh, God. Does he own a boat, too? Be careful. I watch a lot of Forensic Files.
Yeah.
One minute you're going fishing, next minute you're not coming back.
Right.
That's scary as fuck. Do you guys watch a lot of
Yes.
murder mystery
Yes.
shit? Is that healthy or unhealthy for most women? Because I feel like you guys run with that shit.
I feel like I don't need a documentary to know that my life is in danger, like on a constant
all
basis.
times.
Like,
Especially two good-looking girls walking around. There's just dudes just around the corner and be like, fucking
I told
lurking.
I told my boyfriend because he's
Dude's
like
always
he's
lurking.
Tall. He's like 6'2", black guy, like bigger. Like he's like there's there's benefits of that. Like a lot of people don't approach him, but then also you can get shot by the cops. But I was like, I
finding out a lot.
I tried to tell him, I'm like, just imagine if you were walking around the world naked. That's what it feels like to be a girl. Just like you had to walk around naked at like just all the time. Like
Yeah.
that's what I feel like.
that's a great feeling.
I'm
though.
just nude all the time. Just like watch my ass, watch my butthole,
Yeah.
don't touch my titties.
It's like Chris Rock always. Guys are always like, "How about some dick? How about some just everywhere?
Just,
Can I help you with
hey.
that? How about some dick?
Yeah.
Can I help you with that? How about some dick?
Yeah.
So I don't need a documentary to know that. And all I do is watch true stories and documentaries because that's just all I watch.
Do you find it hard for females on stage? Do you find how do you deal with hecklers? Because do you guys get hecklers during the dance show at all?
No, it's
No,
so
never.
supportive.
I don't know, dude. Some people are fucking weird. Like I remember I had a heckler and he goes, "Kids jokes."
Oh,
And I go, "What?"
hecklers are weird. I had the funniest as a woman. When I was in Denver, I was opening for Jim Norton.
Cool.
And so it was like
Way to
that,
name drop, but go
that
ahead.
crowd. But no, just to give you
Totally
an
joking.
indication of the crowd, the type of crowd that was there. Because I got this sense, I was like, I feel like they don't like women on stage. I went home and told my boyfriend that. I was like, I feel like they're like jarred by there being a woman on stage. And then a friend of mine who was a comic had come to watch the show and went to the bathroom, and he said that this dude came in and went into a stall to take a shit or whatever, and they have the show going in the bathroom too. So my voice was going over.
I don't like that.
So the dude goes, my friend said he was peeing, and the dude's in there in the shitter just like, and he just says to the ethers, to no one in particular, just like, ugh, I didn't come down here to listen to some bitch talk. And then I keep going. And then he just goes,
Guys be fucking ruthless.
I know. Then he just goes, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm so glad my instincts were spot on.
Dick.
Yeah.
Did he tell you this after the show, or did he tell you during the show?
My friend told me, I mean, he knew I would get a kick out of it, but I just thought it was so fucking funny that I was like, there's just something that I feel like it's a female thing. I don't want to put that out there, but then
you felt like he was getting harder laughs than you were.
well, no, I just feel like they were kind of like, who's this bitch? Should she be like being
Not
this,
wanting to laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
like, they
wanting
just
to
Give
not
me
like,
a
wanting to
drink.
laugh.
Bring
yeah,
me a drink.
yeah, exactly. Just kind of like, shouldn't she be trying to get fucked or something?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Where's the worst place you performed at?
Oh, I know what happened to me one time.
I've got some pretty bad.
Well,
horror
what
stories.
do you mean worst place you performed at, or like
All right, give me-
worst
give
thing
me-
that happened?
Give
to
me
you?
one or two. The worst heckler or the worst place to perform at?
This is the
See?
worst thing that happened to me in stand-up comedy.
Go
the
ahead.
worst. I will remember
Give me
it
the juice.
forever, and I will always hold a grudge against G Thing. So I was performing at the J Spot, which is in Inglewood.
That's where I fucking started.
Yeah, I love that. I
I got booped off stage.
I actually liked the J Spot. I liked the J Spot. And it was New Year's Eve, whatever year that I went back into comedy, I can find the fucking flyer. But it was like New Year's Eve of like my first year back in. They put me on the flyer. It was a whole thing. I was like, oh my God, so cool. I'm like on the flyers. It's like the New Year's Eve show. Like, wow, with like these like headliners. I'm so excited. And then G Thing just fucking, and that club, it's all black.
Oh, and it's if
all
you
black.
fuck up, you're fucking done.
And he just goes, okay, before I bring up this next comic, gives just this total lie of an intro. Like, he's
About
like,
you?
You've seen her on Def Jam. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. She's like one of my, just literally made it sound like I'm the opposite of what I look like. Like, basically, like, it's going to be like an older lady, black lady.
Right, Jackie Fabulous is coming up.
Makes everybody stand up. Makes everybody stand up before he says my name. Stand up. I need you all to stand up. I need you all to stand up. And when
Shut the fuck up. That's awful.
And then I get up there and I tell you, like, I get to the stage, I turn around. It's like you see, as I'm walking, everybody's standing, clapping.
No.
Get to the stage, I turn around and everyone's just like,
God.
just pissed. And also it was definitely during a time where it was like Black Lives Matter, which I fully agree in, but it was just like T-shirts up behind. Like, it was like, I was like, you set me, like, first of all, the cards are already against me.
Totally.
But you made sure they were super stacked against me. And it wasn't going well. And there were instruments on stage because there was a band. So then I just started playing with the instruments. I was like, I wish that I knew how to play a piano, guys, but I don't. This is all I have. And then I bawled that night. And then I was like, fuck that dude.
Totally.
And that's how I felt. And I just was like, why would you do that?
He totally set you up for failure.
You ain't got to do that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got to do that. Anyways, that was my worst story.
Wow.
Other than that, I don't care about performing in shitty places. I was just pissed that, like, this was like my first big show. And I was like, oh man, you had to be a dick, didn't you?
How many years of comedy were you in?
1. And I was like so excited. I was like, oh, my big New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and you probably...
New Year's Eve, I went back to my dream. It's going well.
And you had your A material ready to go. And
just
ever standing on stage.
Yeah.
That's the worst. That's like going up on stage after someone just ate a huge fucking dick. And you're like, God damn it. You gotta fucking clean your shit up on here. It's the worst. But I feel you. I remember I did the J spot and this chick, I was on stage and she goes, I did great. And then I gave her the microphone and she goes, boop, boop. And I didn't know what it was because I'm a stupid white guy. And I'm like, what? What's boop, boop? Yeah.
What's
terrible.
boop?
What about you?
J-Spot.
J-Spot.
You know, I'm trying to think. I would say like I'll perform anywhere.
Sure.
But I would say most recently I've been doing this show Squat Mel, which is
What?
It's a fun show, but they started
Have you heard of this?
I've heard of it because of her.
I'll just say bad. It's fun in terms of the people there, but it's bad in terms of the circumstances of the show. Like it used to be in the alley behind Nerd Melt. They started a show there.
Oh, right by Electric Owl.
Yes, and
I saw Brody Stevens there.
yes, Brody did it all the time. But you're in the dark. There's no microphone. There's a dude playing music from a tree.
Sounds like an AA group.
It does. It feels like an AA group. The crowd is great, and I love the show. It's really fun. And
That's really random.
But it's very random, and the conditions are probably the worst that you can. It's like the opposite of everything you want. The last time I did it was a few months ago. Brody was there, and it's in the parking lot behind the Steve Allen Theater now, and it was because of the time change and everything. It was dark by the time, like dark, no lights, like you can't even see anything.
It's called Fight Club.
Yeah, it is. It's the Fight Club of comedy.
She's like, people start punching.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
But it's so
and another
fun, you guys.
there's
It's a
another
good workout.
element. Someone kicks you in the pussy while you do comedy. Actually, it's totally weird.
Yeah.
And then you got to take your clothes off and everyone body shames you.
Yeah.
It's
It's
something.
crazy.
But
and you just have to stay positive.
It's called dynamic comedy.
Yeah, but it's good to go through the ropes
I think we
there.
just came up with a new show, Paul.
Yeah.
I still love that I can talk to you like you're my co-host.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
but yeah, it's a fun show though.
You've done it more than once?
Yes, I've done it a
Fuck
bunch of
that.
times. Brody used to do it every time. The time I did it, Matt Besser, like the creator of UCB, one time was there. They get good drop-ins there.
Dude,
I love shitty shows.
I do too.
What?
I love shitty shows.
I did it in
I run one once a month.
Book me.
Why
haven't you booked me?
No, yeah, actually, I will put you guys
Yeah.
on this next show. I don't even think twice about it.
This past Saturday, I did one at this place called The Bunker, and they hit me up. They're like, "Hey," and it's just from The Bunker. I don't know who it's coming from. They're like, "Hey, we do a show March, whatever the date was." He's like, "Are you available?" And I'm like, "Sure. Where is it?" He's like, "We'll let you know closer to the date." First of all,
So basically, lose my
creepy.
number.
Yeah. Then I get tagged in a flyer and Grant Cotter's on it. So I'm texting him. I'm like, whose show is this? Where is it? They just give me this weird address in Burbank, and it's in this tiny converted office space. Like, you can touch the ceilings. They're so low. It's truly in a bunker, but it was great. It ended up being fine.
I love that Justine won't give out her address, but if you just email her, there's a
By
show.
the way, if you want to know her, you want to know her show dates.
Or like you can just, just serial killers can be like, I have a
not my
spot for
porn
you.
name, but also I'll be at Nerd Mouth later tonight.
I'll be in an alley. There won't be lights. No sense of authority. So.
See you at 8.
Yep.
Well, what have we learned, ladies? What have we learned? We learned that I'm a bad dancer.
No, we want you to.
I think you have what it takes.
Yeah, we don't say that about yourself.
My dancing coach is right here.
No, you were coming off of a bad, rough weekend. You had a
4th
partner
of July
that
weekend. I
wasn't-
feel like you shouldn't do anything for the following week.
And to be honest, that whole no one was. I feel like that show was almost a draw. Like, I feel like the judges were like, we don't know who should win because everyone was equally not
awful.
Great.
Yeah, the people we went up against, they didn't even have a routine. They just went up and just fucking freeballed it and killed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what I should have fucking done, damn it.
Yeah.
Instead of me and Jay were doing this stupid shit.
But now that one doesn't really fly
work
now.
like
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Yeah, because before they just went up and like threw a bunch of papers around and people just went nuts. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, those were the freestyle days.
Yeah. Well, I hate to end this, but we have to.
Oh, it was so lovely.
It went by fast, huh?
It did.
You guys are great.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Thanks for having us.
Heidi's Heaslet.
Heidi Heaslet. I'm not a pearl.
Heidi's.
Justine Marino. And I'm Brady Matthews.
Mathus.
This has been fun. Thank you guys for coming on
you for
my
having
podcast and your funny dance show
Funny dance show.
on E this summer.
Yes, this summer. And then the live show's the first Tuesday of the month in the Belly Room.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's been my first with Brady Matthews, and you can check us out at Comedy Pop Up. What's your Instagram and Twitters?
At Justine Machine 1 is Instagram, and then at Justine Machine is Twitter.
I just give out my Instagram, just at the Redhead Heidi.
And give out your phone number.
Yeah, my phone number is.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. That's been my first with Brady Matthews. Check us out next week. I don't know who my guest is yet, but it is what it is. Take care.